Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a art journal video to share with you. So I missed part of the filming, which is always helpful, but basically I took some dictionary pages, inked them with two different colours of distress ink and collaged them onto the page. I'm then taking the same two colours, it's Vintage Photo and the Walnut one, and going around the edges with them. So I'm now going to start colouring some of my embellishments. I have this mesh fabric and it's black, and the black was just a little too dark for what I wanted to use it for. So I thought I would try adding gesso over it and then colouring it with a few different things, and it does kind of work. This whole page looks distressed, so it doesn't look too bad, but I think in future I will just use it as black or not at all, because it was quite fiddly to do this, but it did lighten it up. It just looks kind of grey and a little bit messy, but as I said, this whole page is distressed, so it sort of worked, I suppose. I also have these cogs I got these from AliExpress, and they're chipboard, so I'm going to pick out a couple of those and paint those as well. I'm going for a vintagey theme today. So I first painted them all just with black acrylic paint, and then I'm going to go over with a gold and a bronze paint with a sponge to make them look slightly tarnished, and this works quite well. I'm quite pleased with this. I wanted to add some texture to my background, so I've taken some texture paste and a little bit of brown acrylic paint, and I have this dotty stencil again from AliExpress, and I'm just passing that through, not being too careful. It's a bit messy again. Where there's already texture on the page, it doesn't work as well as if the page is completely flat, but anything I wasn't happy with I just removed with a baby wipe, and that seemed to work fine. So I just add those that texture in the four corners. I've then got all of my cogs dried, and I've taken some skeleton leaves and some fabric leaves, and I'm making little clusters in the corners with them. And I also have some metal cogs as well, again these are from AliExpress. And then I've got my quote, which I stamped onto some distressed paper, and it says, "I've only been insane upon occasion when my heart was touched." This is an Edgar Allan Poe quote, and I just really liked it, so I stamped that out, and some of the words I wrote in a scripty font. I like to have different fonts on my page, I think it adds interest. And then that mesh fabric that I painted before, I've decided to put that under my quote pieces, just add dimension, also another bit of texture, so they're going to go in the centre of the page. I'm then sticking down all of the pieces in the four corners, the leaves and the cogs and things, and I'm using my glue gun for this just to make sure everything's nice and stable. I am then doing a little bit of doodling on my page. I only show you a bit of this. I spent quite a long time doing some leafy doodles, and here you can see I've got them all finished, so I didn't film all of that because it took a very long time. I then got some pearl drops in a bronzy goldy colour, and I'm adding those to those 4 clusters, and I add a couple around my quote as well. And that's my page all finished. So this came together quite quickly. I'm really happy with how this looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys!